We are so happy with the verdict. We're so proud of Dolores and her bravery through this whole time. We know that this Waco jury found that Baylor University was responsible for a Title IX violation, as well as being negligent, and it's just been years of fighting, and they affirmed everything that we were asking to do, and we're so thankful for that.
We're incredibly grateful. I'd like to say to all the women out there, this was not just about me or Baylor, it's for all of us, for women across all universities, and it's great to get a win in Waco. And I'm grateful for my team. I couldn't have done it without them. After some victim blaming, we got a win.
A couple jurors came up to us and said they hugged us. They said they wish they could hug Dolores, and that to keep on fighting. I mean, Sheila's the best advocate here. She's the Title IX guru. This is a huge win for Title IX.
It is. This is the first Title IX case that we're aware of that has gone to verdict. And so we are very pleased at the outcome of that. It's been a long 7 years wrangling through Title IX and changes in the law, and we just couldn't be happier.
We respect the time and attention they paid to this matter, but we respectfully disagree with that decision. The evidence was that the athletics staff, Baylor staff, they responded appropriately when they were told of Ms. Lozano's report. We are pleased that despite the finding of a Title IX violation, the jury found that Ms. Lozano did not suffer any loss of educational opportunities at Baylor. That was significant to us, and we think it should be significant to the public as well.
It was never about the money.
Yeah.
It was about justice.
And this is the first time Baylor's been held accountable for their Title IX violations by a jury. And so that's a huge win and a huge victory for Dolores and for women of all people, because Title IX forbids the discrimination on the basis of sex.
Yes.
And the jury found that that's what Baylor did.
So my hopes for the Department of Education to really continue to look into Title IX, because the policies need to be changed.
I think it's just an affirmation of everything we've been saying, that they violated Title IX, they were negligent in the way they handled it, and they affirmed both of those things. This was never about the money, it was about the cause.
And we held them accountable.
Right, absolutely. And she had to suffer for it. I mean, it's her bravery, her tenacity, her willingness to stay with it for 7 years. But for that, they never would have been held accountable.
So one thing I think it shows, at least, and this is one person's opinion, it wasn't as bad, at least in this case, as I think it had been reported in the media. And I hope that the jury saw the caring attention that people like Dr. Martin Scott and Bethany McGraw showed when they were responding to Ms. Lozano.
One of the messages is that through all of the 7 years of press releases and finger pointing with Baylor and the football program and the regents back and forth, I think this is the first time that a jury of 8 regular people got to see the evidence and pull it all together, and we're happy that they took the time that they did and the care that they did, and the commitment to really sifting through all of the press releases and sound bites to find the truth.
And particularly for Dolores, they never apologized. I mean, one of the Pepper Hamilton recommendations was to go back and make apologies to the victims that had been forgotten and overlooked. That never happened. It didn't happen in that courtroom, that's for sure. And so this is a wake-up call that they need to apologize to her for their violations and their negligence.